朋友们，欢迎回来，这里是悠悠的汉语教学频道。Welcome back, my guys, and today is the first lesson of New Practical Chinese Reader, Book 3. I'm glad that you're back again. Okay, so from today, let's start our intermediate learning. Alright, so in this first lesson, I will use Chinese and English translation, but as we move on, I'll use less English and more Chinese. 好的，那么今天我们一起来看标题。Let's see the title together. 27入乡随俗。In fact, 入乡随俗 is a Chinese idiom known as four characters idiom. We call it 成语. Okay, 成语 is always of four characters. And first, let me explain why 成语 is so popular in China. We have thousands of 成语. However, each has very different story. So usually, there is a historical story behind the idiom. That's why it is very popular, and we use it a lot during our daily conversations. So it exists both in our written and oral language. I know it is a bit challenging for you guys to learn, but let's just do it step by step, okay? 那么入乡随俗是什么意思？你知道吗？好，现在让我来解释。Let me explain the meaning. 入意思是 enter， 乡的意思是 village or countryside， 随意思是 follow or go with， 俗 is the first character of 风俗 which means custom or traditional culture in Chinese. So 入乡随俗 usually we use it to refer to someone who follow local people's habits or behavior while living in a place with different cultural background. So you can also say it means when in Rome, do as Romans do. Yeah, that's when we use 入乡随俗 if you want to follow the local people activity and experience your culture and the different living or lifestyle there. You can just say 我想入乡随俗 I want to do as the Romans do. 好的，那么今天这节课我们的学习目标有两个。So after today's lesson, you should be able to achieve two skills. The first one is 表达个人观点 to show or express your opinions, like your point of view. 第二个是举例 is to cite some examples when you're talking. 好的，那么首先让我们来看对话一。First, let's see conversation 1. 几位来点什么？来一壶茶，再来一些点心。好的，请稍等。这就是我常说的老茶馆。我把你们带到茶馆来，你们可以了解一下我们这里的风俗。茶馆里人不少，真热闹。他们说话的声音太大了。茶来了，您几位请慢用。我们正在说声音大，这位服务员的声音更大。茶馆就是最热闹的地方，有的人还把舞台搬进茶馆来了，在茶馆里唱戏，比这里还热闹呢。我觉得在公共场所说话的声音应该小一点。来中国以后，我发现在不少饭馆、商店或者火车站，人们说话的声音都很大。说实在的，我真有点不习惯。到茶馆来的人都喜欢热闹，大家一边喝茶一边聊天。聊得高兴的时候，说话的声音就会越来越大。喜欢安静的人不会到茶馆来，他们常常到别的地方去，比如去咖啡馆。琳娜说的对，在公共场所，有的人说话声音太大了。我想在这里聊一会天，可是你们都觉得这里太热闹。好，咱们走吧。前边有一个公园，那里人不多。咱们到那个公园去散散步。好的，咱们一边散步一边聊天。请看第一句 Please see the first sentence. 几位来点什么？几 Before we learned
we use 几 to ask questions regarding the numbers or the amount. But here 几 means a few. 几位 位 is the classifier for people. You use it while showing your respecting. So it is used a lot in restaurant shops or maybe hotels. Yes, so if you want to show your politeness, use 位. 几位 means a couple of guests. So waiters or waitresses, they will use 几位 to call the clients. 来 can be the meaning of come or here. We use it as order or want. So you use want to let other people know what you want to eat or drink. 点和一点一样。点 and 一点 these are the same. You can use either of them. Means some. 来一点什么 Okay. In restaurant, you will hear this a lot. What do you want to eat? Or something to drink, something to eat. Yes. So 点 here is some and 来意思是 order. 下一句 next sentence. 来一壶茶，再来一些点心。一壶的意思是 a pot. 比如说一壶咖啡意思是 a pot of coffee. 来 put it before food means I'd like to have something for ordering, either drinking or eating. 我们来看一些例子 Let's see some examples. 来一盘虾意思是 to order a plate of shrimps. 盘的意思是 plate. 比如 for example, 来一瓶葡萄酒一瓶的意思是 a bottle of. 葡萄酒是 wine. 来一杯 mojito 意思是 I want to drink or I'll have a glass of mojito. 好的，请稍等。稍的意思是 a bit 或者 short time. 等的意思是 wait. 稍等就是 wait or hold on for a short while, hold on for a minute, hold on for a second. So you can use 稍等 when you want someone to wait for you, but not very long. 我们来看一个例句。您好，请帮我转接到销售部。转接意思是 transfer the call. 到 after 到 we can put your purpose or your destination. 销售部的意思是 sales department. 好的，请稍等。Okay, hold on for a minute. So either during phone conversation or face-to-face conversation, 稍等 is used a lot. 这就是我常说的老茶馆。老的意思是 old. So you can use either old for age or you can also use 老 for senior. But here, 老 means something which is not new, the opposite of new. 比如说老年人，那么意思是 old people. 老司机 is a buzzword, 意思是 experienced people. 司机 originally it means driver, but 老司机 doesn't have to be old driver or experienced driver. But 老司机 young people use 老司机 for experienced people. Okay, if you're very familiar with something, or if you've been working in an industry for a very long time, 老司机 you can use it to call those people. 老款意思是 old style or old design. You will see 老款 when you're buying clothes. 继续，我把你们带到茶馆来，你们可以了解一下我们这里的风俗。So, in book 1 and 2, we learned a bit about 把字句, which is known as 把 construction in our Chinese Mandarin. So it is a structure when we used for something or someone that has changed his or her status after a certain event. So this is the official explanation. So when do we use 把字句? 把 construction. So, well, it is a very special grammar structure of Chinese, and usually you will not see these kind of structures in other languages. So imagine someone or something has changed his or its status. So like maybe it's different from what it was in the past or before the event, then by construction is used. So some people will still get confused about when to use by construction. Okay, so the thing is, as long as the event affect someone or something, then you can consider by construction. 好的，我们来看一下结构。Let's first see the structure. So part one is a person or can also be something, which is also the doer of the event, followed by the Chinese character 把. It is a must and it cannot be changed or omitted. And later on, you add someone or something. Well, one is the doer, one is the taker, right? And the third is you add the event. Usually it's a verb. And the last part is the result. Okay, result is also a must, and it cannot be omitted because once someone or something is affected, then you have to mention the result, or it's not the by construction, it's not the correct structure. Okay, so always remember result can't be omitted and it is a must. 好，我们来看这句话 Let's see the text again. 我把你们带到茶馆来。我 I is the doer here. 把 is the grammar structure. And then the event taker is 你们. Okay, 你们, you guys. 带 is to bring someone or to take someone to a place, which is also the event here. 到茶馆来 is the result. 到 means arrive or reach certain destination. 茶馆 is the tea house. 来 here is not a verb, but 来 means I bring you guys here. So 来 means you move from a place which is far away and to here. So you're moving towards this place, not far away from the place. 来 here is put after the destination, indicating the direction of the movement, which is also known as the verb complement, which is going to be taught in our later lessons, but not today. You just need to know 来 after destination, it means you're moving towards here. If you say 去, yeah. If you take someone to a place which is far away from here, then you use 去, indicating the direction is moving far away from here. Okay, so 到 destination, and then you add 来 or 去 according to the direction of the movement. 比如, for example, 到茶馆 means arrive in tea house, and 来 means 到茶馆来. Okay, you arrive here, not there. And 你们可以了解一下我们这里的风俗. So 了解 in the second part of the sentence means know a bit or to have some brief knowledge about something. So 了解 doesn't mean you understand very deeply. So it just means you have some brief knowledge. You know the very basic concept. 比如说，我不了解这个公司。I don't have much knowledge about this company. 好的，我们来练习一下。So just now we talked about 把 construction, and here the left-hand side are some English sentences. So I already listed some of the things, some of the vocabulary you might use while forming by construction. So here I will give you some minutes, and then you work on them. Later on, we will give you the answer. 好，我们一起来看一下答案。Let's see the answers together. Okay, number one is put the books on the bookshelf. So on the bookshelf is the verb complement, or you can say is the result of the verb. Okay, so here we don't have the event doer because it's an imperative sentence. So we use 把, and then we put 书, okay, because the books will be the event taker. And then the event is to put, right? So 放 is the verb here, which is also the event here. And the result is the book will move from one place to the bookshelf. So 在书架上 is the result of this event. Okay, so the only difference from the structure we talked about before is that there is no event doer because it's an imperative sentence. So you're giving either a command or you're giving instructions for people to do. 把书放在书架上. So put the books on the bookshelf. And the second is also an imperative sentence. So if it's an imperative sentence, we always put 把 at the very beginning, and then followed by the event taker, it, which is 他 here, to me, 给我, okay, 给我 here doesn't mean give. Well, yeah, 给 here is not towards, but give, okay, give me it, 把它给我. 第三个 please is 请. Here is an imperative sentence again. The only difference is that it has please at the beginning. 把 followed by the event taker, which is paper, 文章 here. 写完. Okay, finish writing. In Chinese, we would say writing finish. So 写完, 请把文章写完. Please finish writing the paper. 继续下一个. I want to change Chinese yuan into euros. So if it's 想, okay, if you want to do something, so want here is not the event. The event is change. Okay, the reason why we don't use want but we use change is that want, this verb, is not carry in any objects. Okay, so I want to do something, but something I want to do, okay, the event that I want to do is the real event of 把 construction. So 我想把 here is the correct structure. You shouldn't put 想 as the event because it's not an event. You just mention you want to do a kind of event, and that kind of event is to change Chinese yuan into euros. 把人民币 Chinese yuan, here is the event taker. 换成欧元 换 is to change currency. 成 means into. Euros is the result. 换成欧元. 继续. She likes printing out photos. So again, like here, okay, if you want to say I like doing a kind of event, so like here is not the real event. And the real event should be put after 把, okay? 她喜欢把照片打印出来. 打印 to print. 出来 is out. Okay? 她喜欢把照片打印出来. She likes printing out photos. 最后一句, the last sentence. Can you send me your materials by email? Okay? So if you're talking about the way or the method you're finishing one kind of event, 用 email, by email should be put before the event. Okay, it's a bit complex, but let's just see the 把 construction part. So can you send me? This is very easy, okay? But the later part, 你能不能 is can you or not. 把你的资料 is your materials. Okay, so the event here is 发给我 send me. Okay, send me. Can you send me your materials by email? But the by email should be put before you say the verb. So 用 email should be put 发给我 instead. Okay? 继续，茶馆里人不少，真热闹。不少 means not few, not little, which means much or many. And the last two characters, 热闹 is an adjective. So 热闹 usually means the atmosphere is very loud and very exciting because there are so many people. So if there are many people and the people are also talking, laughing, then you can just use 热闹 to modify the atmosphere. 比如说，圣诞集市很热闹。圣诞 Christmas 集市 market 圣诞集市 Christmas market 很热闹 is very exciting. 他们说话的声音太大了。说话意思是 talking or speaking， 声音的意思是 voice。说话的声音 means talking voice or you can just say voice。茶来了，您几位请慢用。慢意思是 slowly 或者 slow。用 original meaning means to use something, but here 用 means to enjoy your drinks or meals. Some people would say 用餐 okay means to have meals or to enjoy your meals. And 慢用 means you can enjoy your tea or you can enjoy your food. You can just enjoy this slowly and you don't need to rush. Just take your time. 慢走 In fact, it means thank you for coming. It does means you need to walk very slowly. It just means take your time and be careful. So it is a very polite way to say goodbye after someone came to your place or after someone came to your shop. 我们正在说声音大，这位服务员的声音更大。茶馆就是最热闹的地方，有人还把舞台搬进茶馆来了，在茶馆里唱戏，比这里还热闹呢。更 before an adjective means more, and 最 before an adjective means the most. 我们来看一个例子，漂亮 beautiful, 更漂亮 more beautiful, 最漂亮意思是 the most beautiful. 海很漂亮，海 means the sea. 岛更漂亮，岛的意思是 island. 海岛国家 island countries, 海岛国家最漂亮。Three of these adjectives, there is no is needed. So never use 是 okay? Like 海很漂亮 we never say 海是漂亮 It's different from English. So the thing you're trying to describe and the adjective, you just need to put them together. There is no 是 needed. Second part of the sentence, 搬进 okay? 搬 means to move something, to carry or to move something. 进 means to enter. 茶馆来 here again is the direction of the movement. So move things, okay, move the stage into the tea house here, okay? Or you can say 搬到茶馆来 means move and arrive in the tea house here. 我觉得在公共场所说话的声音应该小一点。来中国以后，我发现在不少饭馆、商店或者火车站，人们说话的声音都很大。我觉得，你也可以说 You can also say 我认为 means from my point of view. 我觉得is used a lot in oral language, but if you're using I think or I guess in business situations, you'd better say 我认为。公共场所的意思是 public places. 你还可以说公共场合 okay? 公共场合 in fact is more commonly used than 公共场所。说实在的，我真有点不习惯。说实在的，你也可以说说实话，意思是 to be honest. Okay? So to be honest, 我真有点不习惯。真的意思是 really, 有点的意思是 a bit, 不习惯意思是 don't get used to it. So 有点 means a bit. You can put it before a verb or you can put it before an adjective indicating the status of something or the situation of something is not very satisfying, doesn't reach your expectation. Okay, so 有点 here is used to soften your tones. 到茶馆来的人都喜欢热闹，大家一边喝茶一边聊天。 聊得高兴的时候，说话的声音就会越来越大。有两个结构。There are two structures. The first one is 一边. You put 一边 and the second 一边 before two verbs means you do something while doing something else. Yeah, you are doing two events at the same time. 比如说，一边看书 reading books, 一边喝咖啡 drink coffee. Reading books while drinking coffee. So you're doing these two events at the same time. 越来越 before an adjective means more and more or increasingly. 比如说，越来越专业，意思是 more and more professional or increasingly professional. 喜欢安静的人不会到茶馆来，他们常常到别的地方去，比如去咖啡馆。别的，你也可以说其他。Before a noun, it means other something. Okay, 别的地方 other places. 到别的地方去 go to other places. 好的，我们来练习一下。So we put 一边 doing two events at the same time and the structure 越来越 more and more something. So we use these two structures together to translate sentences. 好的，接下来给您一些时间，之后我们再一起看答案。I'll first give you several minutes and then you work on them. Later on, we see the answers together.好的，我们来看答案。 第一句 working while learning, you will be more and more professional. So just remember, no is needed for any adjective as the description in a sentence. 一边工作一边学习，你会越来越专业。会 here is will, but be does need to be translated. 越来越专业 already means be more and more professional. 第二句Working while listening to music, you will be more and more inefficient. Inefficient 没效率。一边工作一边听音乐，你会越来越没效率。没效率意思是 inefficient. If you want to say efficient, 有效率。Okay, 没效率 means without efficiency, which is inefficient. 有效率 with efficiency 就是 efficient. 最后一句 working out while eating healthily, you will be prettier and prettier. 一边健身一边吃的健康。健康的意思是 healthy. If you wanted to use healthy as healthily as the adjective modifying the verb, then you have to put the between the verb and the adjective. 一边健身一边吃的健康，你会越来越漂亮。我们继续，林娜说的对，在公共场所，有的人说话声音太大了。说得对，说 to speak 对 correct. If you put the in between means said correctly. So if someone said correctly or you agree with someone, is just say someone's name and then 说得对。我想在这里聊一会天，可是你们都觉得这里太热闹。好，咱们走吧。前边有一个公园，那里人不多，咱们到那个公园去散散步。So verb before 一会 or 一下 followed by the noun equals to a verb repeating. So which means to do something for a while, or it is also a polite way to say to do something. 比如 let's take the 聊天 which also appeared in the text as the example. 聊天的意思是 chat. In fact, 聊 the first character already means to chat. However, in modern Chinese language, we tend to use two characters instead of one for most verbs or verb phrases. Even if for noun adjectives, you will see that in Chinese there are many words or vocabulary with two characters. 天 it doesn't mean sky, it means something. 聊天 means to chat something or to chat topics. Okay, so if you want to say it politely, or if you just want to say let's do something for a short while, you can either put 一会 between the verb and the noun, or you can just repeat the verb. 聊天，聊一会天，聊聊天。And 整理房间，整理 is to clean or to tidy, and 房间 is the room. To clean or to tidy the room. If you use 一会, it's the same. 整理一会房间. If it's verb repeating, okay, if it has two characters, then you just need to say the verb twice. 整理房间. And 咱们 versus 我们. So 咱们 is usually means we. So you might wonder, why can't we just use 我们 instead? Because 我们 already means we. However, 咱们 usually we, it includes the speaker and the listener. However, 我们 it also means we or us, but the listener usually is not included. So in northern part of the China, you will hear 咱们 a lot, but in southern part of China, usually you will hear 我们 a lot. In fact, you can just use either of them. 好的，咱们一边散步一边聊天。